Welcome back to Hearth and Wisdom. Sit by the fire, let the warmth embrace you, and allow yourself to be carried away by another tale of timeless wisdom. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived an old clockmaker named Thorn. His shop was small and dimly lit, filled with the scent of oiled wood and ticking timepieces. Locals said he could fix any clock, no matter how broken, but he rarely spoke, and no one knew much about his past. Children would press their noses to his window, mesmerized by the gears spinning in harmony. Their parents warned them not to bother the old man. "He's not unkind," they would say, "just haunted." Thorn had a peculiar habit. Every evening at sunset, he would climb the crooked stairs to his attic and wind a massive, ornate grandfather clock, a clock unlike any other. It was covered in carvings of stars and moons, and on its face were not just hours, but markings no one could understand. Some nights, villagers swore they saw the attic glow faintly, as if lit by moonlight that wasn't there. One rainy afternoon, a young boy named Alaric wandered into Thorn's shop, clutching a broken pocket watch that had belonged to his grandfather. Thorn looked at the watch, then at the boy. "This piece is rare," he muttered. "Where did you get it?" "It was his. He used to say it could pause time when you needed to remember." Thorn paused, his hand trembling ever so slightly. "Your grandfather's name?" "Samuel," the boy replied. "Samuel Wren." Thorn's eyes glistened. "He was my apprentice a long time ago." Alaric's face lit up. "Then you can fix it?" "I can," Thorn said, voice soft. "But it will take time. Come back in 3 days." Alaric nodded, thanked him, and left. For the next 3 days, Thorn barely slept. He worked through the night, not just repairing the watch, but adjusting it, aligning its tiny gears with a precision only he understood. On the 3rd day, the boy returned, and Thorn handed him the restored watch, its case shining like new. "This watch is more than a memory," he said. "It's a reminder that time once lost cannot be regained, but it can be honored." Alaric thanked him, but as he turned to leave, he hesitated. "Why do you wind a big clock upstairs every night?" Thorn looked toward the attic. "Because of a promise I made." "To who?" "To time itself." That night, Thorn climbed the stairs and stood before the ancient grandfather clock. The hands were nearing midnight. He opened its glass face, revealing a small, hidden compartment behind the dial. Inside was a faded letter and an old photograph of a woman holding a child. "My son," he whispered, "my biggest regret." Decades ago, Thorn had been a gifted inventor, obsessed with mastering time. But in his pursuit, he had missed birthdays, anniversaries, even his wife's final days. After her passing, he built the clock, not to change the past, but to feel the weight of every lost second. It was never about control, it was about remembrance. As the clock struck midnight, he whispered a name into the ticking silence. Then, for the first time in years, he descended the stairs and stepped out into the cold night air. The village square was quiet, bathed in moonlight. Thorn walked to the edge of town, where a small cemetery lay beneath the trees. He knelt before a modest gravestone and placed the letter there. "I kept my promise," he said. Behind him, the wind stirred. The leaves whispered through the trees like time itself, nodding in approval. What is the moral of this story? We often chase time, try to save it, waste it, even fear it. But time is not our enemy. Forgetting is. Honor what once was, cherish what is, and let go of what cannot be changed. In the end, the clocks we wind are not just made of gears and springs, they are made of memories, regrets, and hope.